Hey ladies, hey, I want to share about the Go With Your Flow course, and it's just rich and amazing, and I was so blessed to have purchased the Do Far Less and Be Cherished Far More course, firstly, because that really set the foundation for me, just being a receiver and learning how God has made me. That was amazing. Really gave me God's perspective and just changed my life. But now listening into this course, it's really released me from just the pressure that I have put on myself, and I think just the world can too, to just keep going and going and going and push myself, um, and to not rest when I need to rest. I can honestly say that's one of the things that the first things anyways that I've really received from this course. I just love that release of like, wow, freedom, such freedom. And it is continual. Like as you listen to the courses, you just get more and more and more, as you've heard many ladies already share. And I can definitely share that as well. I think I've just always thought I'm just going to carry on like I've always carried on, no matter the season. But now I have learned, Jack really breaks it down in this course, the different seasons that we go through as women, hormonal changes, that God designed it, and there's very important purposes behind it. And she breaks it down and she shares about it and she shares God's mind on it. And that has been so freeing for me and really, really helpful for me, and also being able to communicate with my husband too. Just different vulnerabilities I have in different seasons, and just having the knowledge so I can actually communicate it. And then he loves it because he can further be my hero, and him being masculine, my husband, he loves that. And yeah, it's been amazing to see there's actually beauty in every season and God's heart behind it, and out of his great love that he actually designed it that way. Yeah, and particularly for the time of the month, season, your period leading up to it, I used to have a lot of dread and just see it as really like a limited time. Like I feel so limited, it's such a setback, just really, I suppose, dreading it. But now I feel like it's just not how I see it at all. I really feel like I'm getting God's perspective on it. My eyes are opened to the truth, and in the course you really do get to hear and learn, actually, there are really important purposes for these seasons and different graces that God has given us. And so you get released from that ungodly pressure. So I'm really grateful for it. Yeah, I just have a lot more appreciation for how God has made us and his love for us. It's so beautiful. And yeah, just we're in times where I've been like, oh, why am I finding this so hard? I realize, well, actually, Velvet, this is your season to rest, or Velvet, this is your season to say no to those things. And it's just given me permission to do that in different seasons, or permission for different things that I have actually felt energy for and inspiration and motivation for. And it just makes sense. It makes a lot of sense now, learning and having the knowledge through this course, Going With Your Flow, that we have these different hormonal changes and there's purposes that God has in it. And it's beautiful. So yeah, if you haven't purchased it, definitely do. I've got 2 girls, one on the way, and so I can't wait for them, to be able to share this stuff with them. I think it's so important because we can have a general idea, but there's so much that I didn't know, and I didn't really know God's love for me in these seasons. And I feel like there's so much freedom to be had when you realize, wow, you designed it this way and this was your heart behind it. And yeah, so I'm loving it, and I just really wanted to encourage anyone else with that. So bless you, love you ladies, bye.